we waited. So if I'm not mistaken, this started just before Christmas, maybe Christmas Eve on a Tuesday. And again, you were the moment you lit the match that ended up being this massive fire. Trump waded into the discussion a little late. I mean, it's almost like a couple of days. We're waiting to see, from my standpoint, it's like, when's Trump going to weigh in? Because let's put this thing to rest, because the left is loving this, by the way. By the way, the left is loving this. We'll get to that in a minute. But Trump eventually weighed in and seemingly side with Musk's and the techno bros. And this is from the New York. Let me just read this statement, and I'll let you comment. This is Trump's statement to the New York Post. I've always liked the visas. I've always been in favor of the visas. That's why we have them. I have many H-1B visas on my properties. I've been a believer in H-1B. I have used it many times. It's a great program. Now, there is some controversy over that statement given to the Post. That reporter, I know him very well, John Levine, he may have baited Trump with that question, apparently never followed up. He's the reporter. And by the way, that guy, Levine, was a never Trumper turned sympathetic voice once he got hired by the Rupert Murdoch-owned New York Post. Your thoughts?
Yeah, well, exactly. I was going to say we have to be really careful about trusting anything that comes out of Murdoch media because, Rupert Murdoch himself is a foreigner and he owns all of these foreign publications. And he explicitly stated and because you used to work at Fox News, you saw all the leaked communications that came out when they had their lawsuit with Dominion. And Rupert Murdoch was on the record saying that he wants to destroy President Trump and that he wants to eliminate President Trump and that he was dedicated to helping support President Trump's primary challenger, which is why Fox News created this whole faux, shadow campaign for Ron DeSantis, which was disguised as a book tour, and the book contract or the publishing agreement that was given to Ron DeSantis came from the publishing company that is owned by Rupert Murdoch. So you can't really trust anything that comes out of Murdoch media. And some people will say, oh, well, you can't say that everything that comes out of Murdoch media is a lie. Well, you're absolutely right about John Levine. I know John Levine for a long time, too. And John Levine was never a Trump supporter. And then it sounds like Trump was kind of baited. And this wasn't an in-person interview, from my understanding. And it's not really a direct statement from President Trump. President Trump uses H-2B visas and J-1 visas at his properties and his resorts, and he has utilized some H-1B visas. But I personally don't trust this statement that came out of John Levine in the Post. It seems like it was coordinated and structured to further inflame the MAGA base. And I'm not going to trust anything until I hear it come out of Donald Trump's mouth directly, or until I see something from Stephen Miller, who is now going to be the deputy chief of staff and senior advisor on issues related to immigration policy, just as he always has been to President Donald Trump.